Ah, yes. You take your first breath of fresh air as an elven rogue, wandering around your surroundings, wondering where do you need to go. You have all this equipment, all this freedom, but limitations as to where you should progress. You go upwards. No, you go to the right in hopes of a new adventure. You find various creatures, you find slimes, you find bees, you find all of these. As you come face to face with a queen bee, a most powerful creature that none has ever seen before. As you dove headfirst, thinking that you could win right off the bat, but instead you die. Hello everybody, my name is Kara. How are y'all doing today? Hope y'all doing fantastic, because today we're just jumping right into another Road from Zero to Hero video. Now the premise of this video is not to jump into mobs firsthand. No, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to go all the way from where we are now. You know where we're going to go today? We're going to hit 3 more bosses. 3 more. We're going to go all the way from Soul Stealer to Light Dragon. Which will take a little bit of grinding, for sure. It'll take a little bit. But rest assured, it shouldn't take much. No, it shouldn't take much grinding at all. Alright. Now I know what you're thinking. You may be thinking to yourself, what is a Road from Zero to Hero video? Well, the premise of this type of video is this. You start out from the very beginning. You're faced with a task. Your task is to go as far as your limits will take you. As far as you please. Whilst you go the various lengths that you go towards, you buy the best equipment that you can. You find the best mobs to fight. You spend all of this time just to repeat. Just to repeat what you started. And finish what you started. Now, like I said in this one video, albeit it might take longer than normal, we are going to be going from Soul Stealer all the way to Light Dragon if we can actually win some of these fights. So normally in this area, this is where the Void Queen resides. You don't want to jump head first into Void Queen. That is your 5th boss that you should fight. Not the 4th. No. Nothing like that. This is a boss that you fight later. Not straight on unless you're end game or late game or even mid game. Mid game can do it too. But not now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to keep on grinding. We're going to see what equipment we can buy. You know what? We're going to save up for the bloody dagger. We're going to save up for the bloody dagger. We can get that very early. You can get that farming in this specific area. You don't have to have a whole lot of luck. No. You don't have to have a whole lot of that. You just need to fight the right mobs. You need to fight the right enemies. And you will get there. Now we will upgrade from the cleanser to the bloody dagger. And now we see our attack slowly but surely is getting higher by the margin. It's getting higher by the minute. And that's a good thing. Because we need our attack to be higher. So that we can hit some of these higher level mobs so we can get more gold so we can buy more equipment. That's basically the premise of the game. Now we're going to see what else we can get from the next area. Okay, I can hit these 190s pretty easily, pretty consistently. That's very nice. I'm gonna increase my health and I'm gonna hit it 210. I'm gonna be a little cocky. And guess what? That cockiness pays off. It gets me places. Not all the time, but some of the time. Ladies and gentlemen, if you apply just a little bit of cockiness to your runs, then some things will go smoothly for you. I don't recommend this type of playstyle to anybody. I only recommend it for the veterans of a roguelike RPG. Anyways, we should be getting pretty close to buying our next piece of equipment. Now you may be asking yourself, Kara, what equipment are you going to buy? This seems like a pretty important decision, right? I'm going to go ahead and buy the animal hide. I'm going to go ahead and buy my next cloak. Now that HP is looking a lot better. It looks a lot better than it did before. Let's see if we can handle some of these higher level mobs. First we start off a little bit slow. We go for the 220s. We see that we do okay. Now we're going to bump it up a little bit and go nearer 240. We see that we do alright there. But let's go further. Let's go nearer 260. We see that we do pretty well there as well. Now let's go to an actual 260. And now that's the end of our run. We're going to go ahead and buy some equipment. We're going to buy ourselves just a little bit of plate armor. A little bit of plate armor should do us well. And we repeat. All right. That's good. That's good. Now what I just showed you will be the equipment that you would comfortably need in order to beat Queen Bee and, in turn, Red Avian. But here's a question. Will it be enough for Forest Golem? Will it be enough? Let's go ahead and test on a 96. Now we test it on the Forest Golem. Alright, that's an improvement upon what we had before. Definitely an improvement upon what we had before. Now, we're going to go to the next area. We're going to go ahead and go straight on in. Alright. Let's go ahead and keep on going. Let's just go ahead and jump right on it. Let's see how we fare against the 260. Very close. But ladies and gentlemen, around here we like living on the edge. And ladies and gentlemen, that was very, very on the edge. Might I say the least. That was very on the edge. Oh my goodness. Alright. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we should be able to acquire our next weapon. Now, typically, The rule of thumb for most of these early fights is you want to obtain your weapon first. So for bosses like Soul Stealer, Void Queen, Heart Slayer, you want to try and get your weapon as fast as possible. That's not a weapon. There's the weapon. Very close, but we can and will get it on this run. And boom, we have our Holy Mace. Our attack is just skyrocketed. You know what? I'm feeling so comfortable, let's go ahead and jump into the next area. Let's go ahead and test our metal. Let's see what we can handle. Still got it. Oh, goodness. After this, we're going to go ahead and get our next cloak. And now let's just bomb here for a little bit more. And see what other demons lie for us in store. Who knows, maybe we could farm enough for the next chest plate. Perhaps. Perhaps we could. We'll just have to find out. Alright, that should guarantee... Yes, it does. That guarantees our next chest plate, which will be the chainmail. And now we are going to throw ourselves at the Soul Stealer. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how you do it. These are the stats that I have before fighting the Soul Stealer. Have in mind that I have the Blessed Mace, the Devil's Hide, and Chainmail. So I have the next tier set, the next color set of gear equipped apart from my helmet and my ring. Yeah, you could definitely lower this threshold if you had a better ring. But until then, we go with what we have. Now this should nearly allow us to beat Void Queen as well. Nearly. Let's find out. Who knows, it might not be enough. Hey, what do you know? It is enough. Interesting. Oh. These are the stats I had before fighting Void Queen. They were basically nearly identical to the ones that I had when fighting Soul Stealer. So basically what I'm saying is, if you're able to fight Soul Stealer, then you're nearly ready to fight Void Queen. But don't take that chance lightheartedly like I did. Always farm a little bit if you're unsure. But until then, we're going to buy our unknown ring right after this mob fight. Because a little extra attack speed never hurt nobody. It certainly wouldn't hurt us, now would it? No, it wouldn't. It would actually help us. Boom. I figure from the way that this fight is going, I'll need my next weapon. I'll need the Gnasher and the Shadow. So I'll need to farm for the 50k gear. Shouldn't be too difficult at all, since we can just... Okay, I didn't mean to fight this mob, but we should just blindly rush into Queen Bee now. Just blindly rush in. No big deal. go ahead and go down. We'll go ahead and fight Red Avian. I came very close to hitting that fox. Alright, let's just bump that up some more. Ooh, glad I didn't lose. Would have been very bad if I lost. Oh, goodness. Yeah, let's go ahead and find a 302 just to see where we stand against some of the lower mobs. Okay, definitely need some more HP. I figured as much. I figured we'd need more HP to kind of steel ourselves against the mid-grade mobs. You know what I'm saying? As you can see there, we're doing alright. We're not doing terrible. Could invest a little more. Okay, I see these mobs are not doing any damage to me, so that's usually a good indicator that, hey, you can steamroll past the boss. Well, most of the time. Especially if you get crits like I did. And as we said with Soul Stealer, what do we say about Void Queen? If you can beat Soul Stealer, then you can mostly beat Void Queen too. Very close, but we got there. And we got our Nasher as well, which is going to make some of these fights super helpful. Okay, that's a great example of a limit that I cannot accomplish yet. So let's stick to 560 to 580. That should be a good range to stick around. Now, what are we going to do with this tidbit of information? Well, we're going to apply that. We're going to farm until we're able to get what we need. Meaning we're going to get a better cloak. And then if we have the gold, we will go ahead and get ourselves a better chestplate. There we go, we've bought ourselves Shadow. I was gonna say, let's see how well we handle ourselves with 590s. Alright, good. Alright, cool. So, I believe we should have enough gold to get our next chestplate, and then we can try ourselves against Heartslayer. Yeah, this 615 that we couldn't beat earlier, we should be able to annihilate him now. With just our sheer staying power. AKA having a little more HP than him. Okay, we should definitely be able to get our next chestplate here. Yeah, the next high level fight, or maybe this one, maybe this fight. I was gonna say the next high level fight, like a 580 to 600, should get us to 50k. Oh, but you got us there as well. Titanium armor. So usually first off, when I get better items, I like to test myself against a mob to see how well it performs. And then I like to throw myself at the boss. And ladies and gentlemen, that is Heartslayer down for the count. These are the stats that I have before fighting a Heartslayer. This goes to show you that farming for better gear in early game is much easier than people would think, right? It's so much easier. But a lot of people also don't play like I do. They're not cocky. They're not aggressive with testing their limits. They like to stay cautious. Therefore, they're better off in the end in terms of surviving, but less so in the terms of acquiring better gear, in layman's terms of just being cocky and overcoming your limits, right? But now that Heartslayer is done, boom, we arrive onto the first desert map of this game. The first desert map ever. Now I imagine that I'll probably have a hard time against these 600s. More so than I would think. Maybe. Or maybe I won't be in as much trouble as I think I will be. We'll just have to find out. We'll just have to keep on trucking along. But yeah, whilst I do this, that's going to be the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're subscribed. Helps me out a lot. Like the video. Put a comment down below if you want me to do anything else for any other games or whatever or whatnot. Turn that notification bell on so you don't miss an update. And most importantly, join the Discord server. I mean, there's a lovely community. Everyone's very helpful. We can go ahead and buy our next ring. Very nice. We can go ahead and buy the Mystic Ring. Pog. And we're going to go to the main menu. And like I was saying earlier, join the Discord. Lovely community. You can find the Discord in your options menu. You can go right here. And then it'll give you this prompt to join the Heroes Quest Roguelike RPG Discord server. We have 414 online members. We have 2,514 total members. That's very nice. Getting pretty close to 3,000. That's not that bad. But yeah, that's all from me. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and until then, I will see y'all in the next one.